Good evening, everyone. We're going to take a little break here. We just got on, but we're going to have the national anthem. Again, welcome everyone to Jim Mayo Memorial Stadium. And tonight's, believe it or not, Coach, halfway point of the regular season, the fifth game. Homestanding Fairland Dragons will entertain the visitors from Rock Hill, Ohio, the Rock Hill Redmen. Redmen come in with a 2-2 record, and they're 1-1 at home. Away, they're 1-1, and they're 0-1 in the conference. The Dragons come in with a 3-1 record, 2-0 at home, 1-1 on the road, and 0-1 in the conference. So this is a big conference matchup here tonight, Coach.
Well, Coach,
I'm Jack Harris, along with Dave Carroll.
we got some stuff we got to take care of before we get started. Now, there's two guys we got to shout out to.
Oh, yes.
Mark Root and John Crawdaddy Mays.
Yeah.
They listen to us every week. And folks at home, these two guys are now in charge of the coach count. Every time Coach Harris and I say coach, they're keeping track.
Yeah, well, that was two.
So Joel informed me of that. Joel Root informed me of that this week. So guys at home, everybody at home, we got the coach count. Now what people at home need to realize, that coach is a term of endearment and respect.
Yes.
That's just like you call somebody Mr. or Mrs.
Right.
Coach. And whenever I see Coach Lucas from Cold Grove,
Sure.
I don't call him Jay. I call him Coach Lucas. When I see Coach Nip from team down the road, I don't call him Todd. I call him Coach.
Right. Everybody I know that's a coach, I try to respect them by calling him Coach, because a lot of times I forget their name.
Can I say I might be guilty of that once or twice?
Right.
Too.
But also, I wanted to shout out to our producer, Doug Morse, and our graphics designer, engineer, Jerry Bell, and Josh Ross, who helps us get things set up, and our beloved athletic director, Jeff Gorby, of course.
And, Coach, we have a combination game sponsor tonight. We've got Romeo's Pizza since 1975. They're at 75 County Road 411, Peeville, right behind us. Their phone number is 886-8100. Call Cheryl. You tell her that the Codgers from the Fairland football game said they're in order. The other sponsor we got with them tonight is Eastham and Associates. Their engineering, surveying, mapping service. They're located at 3999 State Route 7 down the road. And I know Jeff, so their number's 867-8369. So if either of those two, Coach, can do something for you, give those local people a call. Let them take care of you. That's what we want to do. So,
well, if you're smart, you call that 8100 number.
You know, that's easy to remember.
You've got to order an American sub, out of this world sandwich. Best sandwich they have down there.
Well, now, if you would have told me during the week, I could have told Cheryl that's what we wanted.
Uh-huh.
Since they are also sending us food tonight, Coach, from Romeo's.
Right.
So we appreciate that, everybody.
Well, Rock Hill won the toss and is elected to defer, and they will be kicking off to the Dragons to start this contest.
And, Coach, you look up here on the screen, Coach Gorby set this up. Guys, it does cost quite a bit of money for us to do these things. And so if you would so inclined want to donate by PayPal, go straight to the Fairland Athletic Department. $1, $2, 50 cents, whatever you want to give. It goes all the equipment and everything else to provide these games for you. And I don't know who those two good-looking guys are there on the bottom left, but
That one guy looks well shaven.
I'm gonna tell you, they're going. They're going to be paying money to get those pictures off the screen.
Probably.
Anyway, hey, let's talk a little bit about Rock Hill real quick.
Okay.
First
you go
game
with
of the
it.
year, they lost to Memphis 17-7. Next game, you beat Sims Valley 28-0. The game after that, they won at Oak Hill 47-13, and then they lost last week at Portsmouth 28. Oh, wait a minute, everybody. Jeff Eastham just walked in with some Romeos. We're going to be talking about that all night, aren't we, Coach?
Absolutely.
Hey, Jeff, is there anything you want to say about the surveying business?
Give me a call if you need anything done, boys.
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tell Cheryl thanks and Elizabeth. Appreciate you. All right. Well, let's get back. Now that the food interrupts us, let's get back to the good stuff here.
Okay, go.
They play us, of course, this week. Next week, they go to South. I believe they're at South Point. Following week, the 29th, they play Ironton. The 6th of October, they play in Gallia. The 13th of October, they play Chesapeake. And then they finish out on the 20th against the rival Codgers.
All right, Randy.
For Fairland, let's go over it real quick, Coach. We beat Portsmouth West 32-29. Peyton Jackson was our player of the game that game. Second game, we beat Wilson 56-21. Cam Kitts and Jack Hayden, if you remember, they split our game. The following week, we went to Ironton. They just beat the tar out of us. Garrett Cornwell was our player of the game. Last week, we played Trimble, beat them 61-27. Bryson Hunt was our player of the game. We played Rock Hill this week. Next week, play Gallia at home on the 27th and South Point away. 6th of October is Portsmouth at home. 13th of October, it's Cold Grove away. And on the 20th, we play the team down the road. And we could talk more about the Trimble game, but I don't think we have time right now, so we'll just get ready for the kickoff.
Rock Hill's taking the field on the far sideline, and they will be kicking off to the Dragons.
Coach, we got, how much time we got? We got enough time. I can just go down through the sponsors' names, and we'll talk more about them
Sure.
later on. Of course, again, our game sponsors is Romeo's Pizza since 1971, Eastman Associates Engineering, Surveying, and Mapping. Atkins Body Shop does our player of the game. Tonight, Coach, we have a brand new sponsor for our post game, and it's Creative Home Solutions, Roofing and Siding. So we'll talk about them. Of course, we got Tracy Bunch Realty. We've got to give her a big shout out. She donated enough money to send 30 high school students to this game for free.
Right.
Wiley Travel, Complex 7, Gabe's, Marshall Sports Medicine Institute at Marshall Health, and we had Tom Belmaggio up here in pregame, talk to him. Holzer Clinic of Peeville, W. Reynolds with Realty Exchange, Jeff Adkins Painting, Collins Career Center, Karen Tillis with Bunch Realty, Jason Gorby for School Board, paid for by the candidate, Express Oil Change and Tire Engineers, Flynn and Associates, Armstrong Neighborhood Channel, division of Armstrong Cable, Riverside Physical Therapy, Morris Auto Clinic, Diamond Design, and we also have another new one, Coach, Liberty Bank. And folks, we'll be flashing all those in the bottom left of your screen as the whole game goes through, and you can see those sponsors.
All right, kicking off for the Rock Hill Redmen from south end of the stadium to the north is number 88, Trevor Lawless, a 6'1", 175-pound junior. Back deep for the Dragons, number 1, Cam Kitts, and number 10, Bryson Hunt. And here's the kick. and it's to the right side. Cam Kitts, he's got it. He's found a hole. Hey, look out. Look out. He did this last time. Great block there by Bryson Hunt. Another great block. He knocked 2 guys down on that.
Woo! Holy cow. Watch here, Coach. Watch this replay.
Boom.
1. Here we go.
And 2.
Pancake. Woo! That's football
man.
right there. That
Yes,
gets you
sir.
fired up.
That's what you call extra effort.
That's a feather in the cap for Bryson Hunt right there.
Absolutely.
That is. You folks at home don't realize how much that means right there.
Well, that's 2 weeks in a row that the Dragons have taken the opening kickoff
Why do
the house.
Why do these people kick our guys?
I don't know. On for the extra points. Aiden Miller, his kick is up, and it's good. And with 11:46, that took all of 14 seconds, Coach.
Well, I was going to give us a first down sponsor, but it looks like we're going to have to do a touchdown sponsor. And our first touchdown sponsor tonight is Liberty Bank, your local hometown bank serving the area since 1986. They're located at 7519 County Road 107 in Peeville. And you can call them at 886-9491 for all your banking needs.
Well, I swear that looked just like a replay of his last.
Oh, my gosh. Can
to
you
the
believe? Hey,
house.
listen, I'm excited about those 2 blocks.
I didn't see them 2 blocks were awesome.
Hey.
That'll get him a vote for player of the game right off the
Hey,
bat.
I'm excited about the touchdown, but I'm more excited about the 2 blocks.
That was awesome. He knocked them both to the ground.
Man.
They showed a replay on that, didn't they?
Oh, we watched that. Well, I watched it. I think you were too excited. You missed it.
Man, I love it when kids give the extra effort. Back deep for the Rock Hill Redmen, number 14, Anthony Stamper, 5'10", 165-pound junior. And kicking off for the Dragons, Aiden Miller.
Coach, was that 80 yards?
Every bit. Might have been 85.
I didn't pay attention where he caught. I thought
think
it
he
was
caught
around
it
the
around
20.
the 15.
Did he 15?
There's the whistle. Miller kicks it deep down the left side to about the 5, to number 7. That's Levi Giles. And he is upended just short of the 40-yard line. Didn't see who made that tackle, Coach.
Well, I wasn't watching the monitor.
Might have been Big Ron. Now, Rock Hill is going to get it at the 38-yard line.
By the way, Coach, I wanted to brag on Big Ron. Last week, 1 carry.
64 yards.
Yes, sir. And a TD.
Yes.
Hey, and Aiden Miller, 7 for 9 on extra points last week.
Okay. Rock Hill comes out in the full house. Number 9, Dylan Cox, quarterback. They run the power 6. Number 14, that's Anthony Stamper. And he's going to get a couple, maybe 3. Let's see where they mark it. They're going to mark it at the 41. Gain of 3, brings up second down to 7.
I don't know. He might have been down before he got out of bounds, Coach. I thought he got driven out of bounds, but apparently not. Looks like it.
Rock Hill comes out in the full house again. This time, hand it to the second back, and he goes off tackle to the left. That's number 7, Levi Giles.
Coach, that was a nice stop right there.
Yes.
What are we in here defensively? I didn't really look.
Looks like we got a 4-man front this time,
I
Coach.
didn't know if we were going for 4. It looked like we was 6'3" almost there a minute
Remember
ago.
how, Trimble was eating that 3-man line up last week, and we converted to the 4-3, and we stopped them. Full house again. They're going to run the toss sweep to Stamper. Stamper round right in. He's close, but it looks like he's going to be knocked out of bounds.
Like he's going to get it.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. Let me see. Yes, they're going to measure. Well, from the looks, it looks like he's got it the whole length of the football.
And Coach Jackson in the pregame, we talked to him. He said, we can't let him get 3 yards. We can only allow him to get 2 yards.
Now they're set to change, and the referee says that's a first down. So Rock Hill gets a first down
And Coach,
at the 48-yard line.
we said to be successful in this game, we've got to not let them have these long, sustained drives. So already down to 9:34 on the clock.
Full house again. This time fullback right up the gut. That's Clutters, number 36. A 6 foot, 220-pound junior fullback. And he got back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Brings up second down and 10. That's the kind of plays I think he was referring to, Coach.
That's what he said. We got to have some stops and some negative plays. Rock Hill's not going to do anything fancy. They're just going to try to run over top of him.
This time they're going to come out in a wing right, and they're going to toss sweep, quick pitch, and he's not going anywhere. I believe that's Giles, Levi Giles, 5'11", 190-pound senior running back, and he's going to get 2. Brings up 3rd and 8. Crucial play right here, Coach.
Yeah, let's see what they're going to do on 3rd and 8. I don't know what they have in their passing.
I think if it's manageable, they might go for it, but they've got to get 5, 6, 7 yards here before they think about going for it. This time, wing left, and they're going to drop back, and he's looking. He's being pressured, and he's going to be sacked by number 11, Tristan Daly. Ran him down.
Here's a replay right here, Coach. They're going to try to set a screen up on the right.
That's just pure want to right there by number 11. He was being blocked for a couple counts and just kept on coming. Great job, Tristan. And that'll bring up 4th down and 20. Ball back at the 38-yard line.
That's the kind of plays we need, Coach.
Right there.
Stop those drives.
Back to punt. I believe that's number 1, Connor Blagg. There's a kick.
Oh,
very
my.
short kick. Get out the way. Don't let it hit you. And that's going to go about 19 yards. The ball is at the 43. Now, this is the first time we've seen the Dragon offense. 7 minutes and 23 seconds to go. Dragons leading 7-0. They come out, Twins right and left. They send Hunt in motion. He turns it up.
Turned up too soon, Coach.
Yep. So that's going to cost them 5. It'll be 1st down and 15. Ball moved back to the 38-yard line. Same set, twin receivers right and left. Hunt in motion again. He's open. They got him. And
look at that block.
Great block. Oh, man,
no.
they threw a flag on that.
No.
There's no way that's a
No way.
penalty. Watch this block right here.
Oh,
that is not.
No. That. Jerry, can we see that one more time?
That was a great lick right there.
Yeah, can we see that
Terrible
one more time?
call.
Oh, that was a beautiful hit.
Personal foul. Illegal crackback block.
Let's look and see here, Coach. No.
No, is that crackback?
No, that's not
He
a
hit him in the
crackback.
shoulder.
He already had his head turned. That's a bad call. I don't ever say that, and you know that, but that's a bad
one.
call.
Twins right and left. Dragons will have 1st down at the 40. Jackson back to pass. And he hits Christian Collins for about a 6-7 yard gain. It's going to be 6 yards. It'll be, make it. Yeah, about 6 yards. 2nd down and 4. There's a handoff to Quentin Cremains. He's off the left side, and he's got enough for the first down. And he takes it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
First down by
Quickly,
Diamond Design.
Dragons
Coach.
on the ball. The up-tempo offense. Cremines takes it again. This time he only gets 2 or 3. Well, make it 4. Who was it from?
Your sister.
Oh, yeah, I was going to give her a shout out here.
Oh,
Right up the gut. Cam Kitts sidesteps. He's down inside the 10. And that's going to bring up a 1st and goal for the Dragons at the 8-yard line.
And that Dragons first down brought to you by Morris Auto Clinic.
There's a quick slant to Jack Hayden. He's down inside the 5, and it's going to bring up 2nd down and goal about the 3. Ball resting right on the 3. Dragons, up-tempo offenses, rolling right now. Hand the ball to Cam Kitts, and he crosses the goal line, and he's in for the score. And quickly, Dragons, with 5:34 to go in the first quarter, have put 13 up, pending the extra point kick by Aiden Miller.
Wow. Cam
Wow.
Kitts, 2 touchdowns already, Coach.
There's a snap. And they got a bad snap. Bryson Hunt tried to pass it, and it incomplete. So with 5:34 left, the Dragons will take a 13-0 lead. Wow. Whew. You talk about quick strike.
Well, we kind of talked about that in the pregame.
Well, I'm glad they scored there because I thought Bryson had a touchdown there.
Oh, he did have a touchdown.
I don't
That
think
guy, that guy wasn't defenseless. He was already
turned his
and
head.
ran 2 steps.
He saw him coming. That's not a crackback if you could see the guy coming. Well, you know, it happens. It happens.
Well, Coach, when you and I were coaching, we utilized the crackback quite a bit.
Oh, yes.
If you didn't have your head on a swivel and you're out there on the side playing
loved it.
defense.
I loved it
Well,
as
I
a
did
player.
too. I did too. Have your head on a swivel. And we
Aiden
preached
Miller
it.
on to kick for the
We
Dragons.
preached that to our kids when we were playing defense. You better have your head on a swivel or you're going to get your block knocked off.
Yep. Back deep, Giles, Blagg, and Stamper. And Miller kicks this time. It's down to the 5 again. And it's Stamper with the return. He turns it up the gut, and he's brought down by number 9, Xander Collins. Takes it to the 36-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Redmen. Redmen, this time they're going to come out in one wide receiver left with the slot and a wing to the right. They're going to run a jet sweep to Stamper, but somebody moved. They called offsides on the Dragons.
Well, we don't need to give them any help.
No. Well, they had 3 flags already, and all of them against the Dragons. Same set, same play, jet sweep to Stamper. And he stopped pretty much right at the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you what,
We give him 1 on the play.
Coach, we had number 54, Ryan McLean, in there, and they had to double team him. He took 2 guys out right there, made a pile. Good job by him on playing their defensive tackle.
Ryan McLean, 6 foot, 255-pound senior. Same set this time. That looked like a false start to me.
We'll take him back to 2nd and 10.
I've seen a lot of bodies moving and the ball hadn't been snapped yet. They're going to call offsides against the Dragons again. Holy moly.
It's going to be a first down.
Yeah. Well,
What is that, 4 penalties for the Dragons so
yeah.
far?
4 flags, 4 penalties, all against the Dragons. They're going to come out in the same set, double wing. Stamper goes in motion. They run a toss to him. And he is dropped after about 3-yard gain by Ryan Dixon, number 57. Brings up 2nd down and 7. Ball resting on the 49-yard line.
Quick score update from Brenda Dillon. Ironton 14, South Point nothing. First quarter. Thank you, Brenda.
Rock Hill comes out, wing right, 2 backs, fullback lead, and he's going to get a couple. Going to bring up 3rd down, about 5. He brought down there by Spence and Hunt.
And, Coach, that 3rd down bell you heard is brought to you by Riverside Physical Therapy.
Joe Lambiot. 3rd down, 5 yards. Rock Hill in the full house. Long snap, there's a fumble. Oh, my goodness.
He's going to get the first
yeah,
down, Coach.
he's going to get the first down.
I guess that is considered a pass, isn't it? I don't know. Is that? There's a fumble in the air. Is
that was a fumble. And that's what you call just being in the right place at the right time.
Kind of like Ryan Dixon last week?
Yes.
Lineman's dream. Fumble recovery in the air for a touchdown.
They come out in the double wing again, wide receiver left. They send Stamper in motion, hand to the fullback, and he's met there by number 65, Dylan Stone. Dropped him after a 1-yard gain.
And Coach, when you're running against this offense, you have to play assignment football almost like you're running the option. You got your defensive players have assignments, and they've got, depending on what motion's coming where, you're going to send people.
Well, Stone met him right at the line of scrimmage.
Yes, he did.
Come out in the same set again. It's in Giles in motion. They run the counter to Stamper, and he is going to be dropped after about 4-yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 5.
And by the way, Coach, this 4th down territory right here.
Oh, yeah,
it definitely is.
Territory.
Hey, guess what? That 3rd down bell you hear is brought to you by Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. Doug Morris.
Best producer in the business.
Hmm?
He's the best producer in the business.
Yeah, he is.
This time we're in a wing left, 2 tight ends. And they're going to run a counter again to Stamper, and he's going to be short. He's going to be about 2 yards short. It's going to bring up 4th down and 2. And I'm going to bet the house that Coach Carroll's going to say they're going to go for it.
And you would be right, because he is. I know what Dave Carroll and Jack Harris would do.
At that juncture of
You'd not both go for it.
Field position, absolutely. Unless you've got a guy who can kick a 60-yard field goal.
I never had that. Did you?
No.
Okay.
4th down and 2.5 yards to go. Full house. Give to third back, Stamper, and he's got it. That'll bring up 1st and 10. Ball at the 32-yard line.
Well, Coach, that was a pretty nice lick he took right there.
Yep.
Ron Dixon.
But there was a little hole there, and he hit it hard. Back in the lineup, Tristan Daly. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Rock Hill's going to let it run down. So at the end of the first quarter, Dragons 13, Rock Hill nothing.
And we want to thank our game sponsor for tonight. 2 of them, Romeo's Pizza since 1971. Give Cheryl a call at 886-8100. And what'd you say was your favorite sandwich at Romeo's?
American Sub.
You heard that, Cheryl, American Sub. Also, Eastman Associates, Engineering, Surveying, and Mapping. They're at 3999 State Route 7, town down the road. Call Jeff at 867-8369. Tell him the Codgers sent you. What do you think, Coach? Second quarter, are we going to see the same stuff again?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're going to try to drive it down our throats. But they're going to have to put some points on the board. And Dragons going to have to stiffen up.
Uh-oh, Coach, there's your picture on the board again.
Oh, yeah. Man,
you're a good-looking guy.
your beard looks good there, too.
Yeah. Like I said, anybody want to help support the broadcast, you can use the QR code with your phone and donate us 50 cents or, I don't know, Coach.
Hey, it's like those, those presidential candidates that put out, they had to get so many donors. They said, just give us $1.
That's right. Hey,
you get 40,000 donors, you get to be on the debate stage.
Do you know how expensive these audio cables are?
Huh?
You know how expensive these audio cables are?
Oh, I'm going to tell you, this whole setup's unreal.
Crazy.
All right, full house for the Redmen. They're going to run the third back through, and he's going to be stopped after about a 1-yard gain. And on the tackle,
and
number
Coach,
20, Garrett Spence.
I believe they're running an
and number
unbalanced line
65, Dylan Stone.
Let's look at it one more time, Coach. I think they had an unbalanced line. I think they had 4 guys on the top, on the left side of their line. I could be incorrect, but when I counted, that looked like I saw 4 there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yep. They had 4 guys over on the left side, I guess trying to get Fairland to shift their defense down. So they unbalanced that left side.
They got 2 tight ends this time. Full house. Dragons in the 4-3. And somebody called a timeout. Rock Hill. 11:39 to go here in the second quarter. Dragons up 13-zip.
And guess what, Coach? This timeout is courtesy of Flynn and Associates. Jessica and Joe Flynn, owners. They deal with commercial roofing and materials. Call them at 615-573-4015. And we need to thank all of our sponsors.
Oh, absolutely. You'll see our sponsors on the bottom left-hand side of the screen. Collins Career Center's up there right now. About every 20 seconds there'll be a new one up there.
They'd be amazing. You know, Jerry Bell may be doing commercials here pretty soon.
A group of dragons is a thunder of dragons.
News to me. I'm going to take his word for it. He's a lot smarter than either me or you. So.
It'll be 2nd down and 10. No gain on that last play.
Coach Gordon better get those lights on.
Yeah, the sun's going down. This time we've got a wing right. And we got another offside penalty against the Dragons.
That's not what we need. That's not what we need to help them.
Hey, make them earn it. That's 15 yards we've given them on offside penalties. We're playing pretty good defense. The second five's a lot easier than second 10. Fullback, second back through, and he's dropped there by Quint Cremines, Ryan Dixon, and Garrett Spence. See, they dropped him for a 2-yard gain there. And it would be 3rd down and 8, but now it's 3rd and 3 because of the offside penalty.
Yep.
Dallin Cox brings the play in from Coach Lutz. They come out in a full house. Giles gets the ball, and he's tackled. He's going to be short of the first down by about a half a yard. And it's going to bring up 4th down and a half yard. And guess what?
They're going to go for it.
Absolutely. This drive has taken at least 5 minutes off the clock.
That's what we talked about, though. This is what they want to do.
They want to shorten the game, yes. It looks like they're coming out in the full house again. And got another timeout for Rock Hill. The Dragons have got to be aware of the hard count and the long count, Coach, and not give them another free first down.
Absolutely. A stop right here would be great.
It will be huge. We've only had the ball once offensively.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said in the pregame, our chances are going to be limited if they control the.
You think how many plays they've ran already and how many we ran.
I wish we had Josh up here right now.
We have maybe 6 plays.
Maybe. I didn't count, but we don't have very many. They've had more plays this drive than. I don't know. Maybe we can get a count. Josh man, our scoreboard and stat man, Josh not here tonight.
Yeah. All right, now let's watch for the long count. Need to stuff them right here. 4th down, 1 yard to go. They're in the full house tee. And they get the third back through, Giles. And he's going to get it. Gains 2 on the play. And that'll give him a first down at the 20-yard line. Ball sitting directly on the 20-yard line. Rock Hill, well, we'll just call it the red zone. They're in the red zone. Rock Hill comes out in full house tee again. Toss sweep to Stamper. He's got a little bit of room, gets about 2 or 3 on the play. Give him 2 down to the 18.
Took a pretty good shot, Coach.
There's timeout on the field for an injured player. That is Stamper.
I don't think we got
He's
it.
a 5'10", 165-pound junior running back. Maybe just got the wind knocked out of him.
Well, let's hope so. Let's hope he's not hurt. That's the one thing we don't want to see here with anybody.
No, we sure don't. There, he's getting up pretty quickly. That's a good sign. I think he just got the wind knocked out of him, Coach.
Well, if you
had a
260-pound guy laying on you, you probably would too.
Yeah, it looks like into the lineup for Stamper is going to be number 44, Drew Shug. A 6'2", 190-pound junior. Not a lot of seniors on this roster, Coach. I only see about a half a dozen.
They sure got a lot of 11th graders, though, don't
Yeah,
they?
they sure do.
They got some nice-sized young men out there,
All
too.
right, this time they're in the wing right, offset to the right in the backfield. Run the quick pitch to Giles, and he's going to be dropped there by number 70, Garrett Cornwell. Assisted by Ryan Dixon. It'll be 3rd down and 7. This is what Coach Jackson was looking for.
Oh, guess what that is, Coach?
That 3rd down,
Third down
bell,
bell.
brought to you by
Express Oil Change and Tire Engineers, 6436 U.S. Route 60 East Barbersville.
This time they come out in the full house tee. Stamper back in the lineup. And they're going to run the fullback straight up. No, they're going to run a pass. And it's overthrown. He was open. Number 83. That pass was intended for Cameron Stevens, a 6'2", 175-pound senior. And overthrown. And it brings up a 4th and long. This is a huge play right here.
And, Coach, that play was wide open. Yeah, that receiver got
They need a
back behind us.
little bit more touch on that one, Coach, and then they had 6. Looked like there were 2 receivers out there in that area.
That 4th down bell is brought to you by Jason Gore for School Board, paid for by the candidate.
This time Stamper's going to go to the wing left this time. He's going to drop back again. He's going to throw the screen over here to Giles, and he's going to be dropped by Garrett Cornwell, and he's going to be short of the 1st down, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
And, Coach, that's the same play they tried to run a minute ago, going the other direction, and the quarterback got sacked, if you remember.
Right.
I believe Tristan Daly made the sack on that play before. That's a good job by Cornwell.
Okay, Dragons just get their 2nd possession of the game with 8 minutes and 7 seconds to go here in the 2nd quarter. There's a snap. There's a quick slant to Keegan Smith. Makes a move, and he's going to get 1st down. And he's taken out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. Nice move there by Keegan Smith on the slant. It'll be 1st down and 10 at the 30 for the Dragons. Peyton Jackson is going to run the slip screen to Jack Hayden. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage by number 25. That's Chase Sizemore on the tackle.
That was a nice play by Mr. Sizemore.
Yes. I think they've scouted that play out, Coach. We got trips right this time. Single receiver left. Jackson takes a snap. He hands to Kitts. Cam Kitts is close to the 1st down. Looks like he's got it. It's at the 40. That'll be a 1st and 10 for the Dragons.
And, Coach, that 1st down is used, brought by Karen Tillis with Realty Bunch.
Same set. This time it's going to be a quarterback keep. Oh, they've got another flag. Another flag on the Dragons, of course.
Sure, it's going to be in the area of a hold, I would imagine.
Holding on the Dragons. That's going to set them back 10. It'll be 1st down.
That's going to be about 21, Coach. It's from the
Yeah,
spot, isn't
if
it?
it's from that flag. He's called that on Dylan Stone. Yeah, it's going to be 10 yards from the line of scrimmage, Coach. He said he's holding on the line of scrimmage. Trips right. Jackson looking. He's going to throw a little screen pass over here to Cremines. He's got some room. He's going to get the 1st down, and he's going to be still going. He's still going. And he's dropped at about the 9-yard line. Great run there by Quentin Cremines. Good blocking, and that's
Boy, I like him dropping that shoulder.
number
and just running
23,
over that
Mason
guy.
Hanners on the stop. Dragons, quick tempo. Trips left this time. Jackson, he's going to roll the quick queen to Keegan Smith, and he's not going to get a lot, but he's going to get a couple.
Coach, that last first down, courtesy of Collins Career Center.
That's going to take it down to about the 7-yard line. Brings up 2nd down and goal. Jackson, he's going to run a quick slant. And that's a touchdown to number 7, Christian Collins. Made a great sliding catch there, Coach. And that took all of almost 2 minutes.
Student section there, Coach. I guess camo must be the theme tonight.
What is?
I guess it's camo.
Oh, camo. Yeah, you're right.
There's our band picture was supposed to be on the band.
On the attempt at extra point, Aiden Miller holding Bryson Hunt. There's a snap, a little bit high, but he got it down, and it is good. And the Dragons jump out to a 20-0 lead.
Coach, do we have a different long snapper this
What
week?
is that? Is that number, I believe Coach Jackson is talking to the snapper, number 8. That's Eli Pine, the backup quarterback. That's snapping. I think Michael Jackson snapped, or Peyton Jackson snapped the last couple years.
Right. I think the snap just looks a little slow tonight. But, Coach, I want to give a shout-out to a guy. It's Joey Hamlin. He lives down the road. But anyway, his son plays for Rock Hill. And I want to give him a shout-out. Number 12.
Eli
Hamlin.
Right.
Joey, there you go.
I'll give a shout-out to my sister, Francie.
You better, because she's already sent
She's
me a
up in
message.
Gallipolis, and she said she watches every game in honor of my late brother, Mike Harris, who passed
Awesome.
away in February after a battle with leukemia. And Lori Fox, how you doing? We're watching. Cooper's still out from a concussion, but he's been released, returned to play next Friday. I'm glad to hear that, Lori.
Lori and Frank are listening to us tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in.
There's a kickoff by Miller, and it's taken at the 8-yard line this time by Stamper. Stamper's going left, and he's going to be dropped there by number 7, Christian Collins. And Rock Hill's going to take over about the 34-yard line.
Take that to Coach Ward. Scott Wilson.
Rock Hill comes out in a full house tee. Cox hands the fullback, and he's dropped right there at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a 1-yard gain.
Second 9, Coach. That's what we like.
Yes. This time they come out and wing left. Cox takes a snap, and he hands to Stamper, and he's met there by Cremines. Quentin Cremines on the stop for the loss of about 2 on the play.
Now, I'm going to tell you
He's
what.
up 3rd down and 10, Coach.
Garrett Spence did his job right there and
Right.
turned that play back inside.
Right, that's what
Hey,
you gotta
Coach,
do.
guess
Set the
what?
post.
This 3rd down's brought to you by
Jeff Atkins Painting. Thank you, Jeff. This time, Rock Hill's going to come out in 1 receiver with a slot or 2 wings. And it's doggone, who is that? Is that Braxton? Braxton Brown.
Braxton Brown.
And he's coming out. What grade is he in? He's a sophomore. He's going to have to learn the hard way. It's called the Pine.
By the way, Joey Hamlin just texted me. He says, "You can just call me the Dragon Slayer." Thanks, Joey.
Yeah. Has he seen the scoreboard yet?
I don't know if he can read.
There's a snap. It's on the ground. Looks like Tristan Daly has covered it. And
Coach,
the Dragons are going to take over at about the 37, 38-yard line.
And, Coach, the quarterback pulled out before he had the ball in his hands. Didn't stay in under center.
Well, there's a big turnover there for the Dragons. Dragons and their quick strike offense is at it again. It's just the third possession of the game. Jackson, he takes a snap. He hands the Kitts right up the gut. He's got almost a first down. Be close. It's all the way to the 29. It's going to be 2nd down and 1, a gain of 9 on the play for Kitts.
And Coach Rockhill doesn't have that many in the box. That's why he's handing that ball off.
Yeah, they're in a 3-4 defense. There's a snap, and he hands the Kitts again. This time he's going to go right. He's going to make a move, and I don't know. It's going to be close. I think he's about a half yard short.
I don't know if they got anything on that, Coach. I don't think he gained anything.
Jackson takes a snap, hands to Kitts again. This time he's got it. He's down to 25. And that'll be a first down for the Dragons.
And, Coach, that first down is brought to you by Debbie Reynolds with Realty Exchange.
Trips left. Wide receiver right. Jackson takes a snap. He's looking. He's going deep. He got Keegan Smith, but pass is a little long. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Dragons. Ball resting on the 25.
Just a little bit too far, Coach.
Yep.
I hope Mark and Crawdaddy are keeping our count good for us tonight.
Yeah, coach. There's his bubble screen out to Jack Hayden. He's got room. He's gone. He's in the end zone. Boy, he turned on the Jets there, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Coach, that touchdown is courtesy of Holzer Clinic of Proctorville.
All right. 2 minutes, 45 seconds to go here in the half. The Dragons up 26-zip with Aiden Miller on to try for the extra point. Let's see what kind of snap we'll get this time, Coach. That's one a lot better. And the kick is up, and it's good.
No,
he said he's wide right. So the Dragons will take a 26-0 lead.
Wow. Well, Coach, we were lucky tonight pregame show. We had Tom Belmaggio from Marshall Sports Medicine Institute over at Marshall Health. They're the people that supply us with our trainers, and he is actually our trainer tonight.
Yes, nice fellow.
All right. Also, there you guys look at the screen. There's our game sponsors of the week. Romeo's Pizza. Since 1971. Call Cheryl 886-8100. Order you a
American sub.
There you go. And our other sponsor along with him is Eastham and Associates, your engineering, surveying, and mapping service. Give Jeff a call at 867-8369.
On the kickoff. Number 15, Aiden Miller, with his 4th kickoff.
He's gotten everything down to almost the 5, Coach. I hope he can get it.
I know it.
Keep
The
sending it
last
deep.
one was down about the 8. Everything's been down to the 10 or inside. There's another kick. This one a little bit shorter at the 20. And that's Giles with it. He's looking for room. And he's finally brought down at around the 37-yard line.
Coach, they've had a decent return. They've had decent returns tonight.
By Braxton Brown.
decent returns.
Yes.
Redmen will take over first and 10, the ball around 37-yard line.
But with the offense they run, Coach, I don't think they have enough time to get back in it. It takes them so long to score.
I agree with you. I mean, this offense looks like old Ironton High School football.
Exactly. Cox, he hands to Giles. Giles.
Nice
Still
run.
on the go, and he's got about 10. Give him 9. It'll be 2nd down and 1 at the 46-yard line.
Nice run, Coach.
Yes, it was. Right here is where you hit them with a surprise, but I don't think they have that in their repertoire.
Well, Coach, I swear, I think we're only
Well,
playing
look at here. We got 2 receivers to the left. Maybe they do. Cox, he's going to drop. They're going to run a quick screen out to Stamper. He's going to get the first down as he crosses the 50 into Fairland territory.
Nice
they're
safe
gonna
throw.
place it just on the other side of the 50-yard line.
148. Running clock.
Same set this time. Stack 2 receivers behind each other on the left side. And they're going to run the same play again. And Stamper is going to be dropped this time after a minimal gain of about 1 yard.
By the way, your sister said to thanks, guys, you're so sweet. Sent us a green heart. Coach, I'll try to find us some scores here in a minute.
She just went down and spent a week or 2 with my sister-in-law, Cheryl, down in Florida,
Awesome.
Tampa. I guess they had a good time. Same set, stacked receivers. Don't tell me he almost jumped off again. This time they're going to throw deep down the middle, and it's going to be intercepted by Bryson Hunt. He goes left. He's at the 40, the 50, the 40, the 30. He's still in bounds, and wow, what a return.
Nice. Here we go. Right here it is, Coach. Look at this run.
He stepped out at about the 12, 13-yard line. We'll see where they mark it. It's at the 13. And Dragons are in the red zone.
Got 43 seconds to go here, Coach. What we got coming on?
Maybe another little quick screen. I'm not sure. There it is. This time they throw it out to Hunt. He gets up a block. And he's
Timeout,
gonna pick
Coach.
up. Yeah.
Timeout.
And he's going to pick up about 3 on the play, maybe. Let's see. Maybe just a 2-yard gain. Let's give him.
Got a couple scores for us, Coach.
All right, go.
Gallia Blue Devils 30, Portsmouth Trojans nothing.
Wow.
Okay, here we go. Cold Grove Hornets 16, Chesapeake Panthers 0. We said that was going to be a tough one. Trimble is up on Woodward Bulldogs 13-0. We played them last week. Ironton Fighting Tigers 14, South Point 2, second quarter. Willersburg up 21-0 over Valley. That's in the second.
Dragons have 23.8 seconds left here in the first half. Up 26-0, threatening again. Ball at the, looks like it's about the 12-yard line, maybe the 11. And they come out and trips to the left. Jackson looking, and he's going to be sacked by number 53. Timeout, quickly called by head coach Mike Jackson. And that's going to be a loss of about 8 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 15. Ball is going to be placed all the way back at the 19-yard line.
Coach, we have 2 new sponsors this week. I don't know if you knew that. We got Creative Home Solutions. Your roofing and siding needs can be met with those guys. 1518 West Midland Trail Road, Ashland, Kentucky. Call Richard Martin at 304-962-6050. And, Coach, these are the guys that did my roof a couple years ago. They do a great job. Also, we got Liberty Bank tonight, your local hometown bank, serving the area since 1896. They're located at 7519 County Road 107 Peeville. Their phone is 886-9491.
Dragons come out and trips left, one receiver right. Kits to the left of Jackson. Jackson, he throws a slip screen again. This is the jailbreak screen. He's got Hunt. Hunt is going to go in for the score. Let's show you that replay. Well, that speed kills, don't it?
Well, it does. Jerry said we don't have a replay on that one.
Oh,
His finger got tired, he said.
yeah. Okay, on to kick the extra point, Aiden Miller. 9 seconds to go here in the half. That kick is up, and it is good. So the Dragons jump out to a 33-0 lead with 9.2 seconds to go here in the half. And that's a demoralizer.
Well, yeah, especially going in it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That big, Hunt, he made a great return on that interception. And then,
Well, he's had a good game, hasn't he?
yes, he has.
Oh, guess what? That touchdown was brought to you by Marshall Sports Medicine Institute at Marshall Health. Man, I'm getting good at this.
Yeah. On the kickoff for the Dragons, Aiden Miller. His 5th kickoff of the night. Back deep in the middle, Stamper. Here's the kick, and he squibs along the ground. And it gets past Stamper. And Big Ron.
Well, just need to break down.
Yep. On the play, number 6, Davin Murray. On the tackle for the Dragons. 1.9 seconds to go. I imagine they're probably going to take a knee here, Coach.
Oh, no, he might run one. What's he got to lose, Coach? He's down 33-0.
Now the Dragons are going to be in there 4-3 again. And gives the third back Giles, and he's dropped there by, I think it's number 20 and 57. That's Garrett Spence and Ryan Dixon on the stop, and that's going to be the half. The Dragons leading 33-0 here at the half. Coach, I don't know about you, but I'm ready for some Romeo's Pizza.
Well, you're going to get that. I'm going to go over our sponsors real quick.
All right.
Our game sponsor tonight, folks, is Romeo's Pizza. Right here behind us, a couple blocks since 1971, 75 County Road 411, Proctorville, 886-8100. Call Cheryl and give her your order. Tell them that Codgers said to call and you wanted some pizza. Eastham Associates is our other sponsor, engineering, serving, and mapping. 3999 State Route 7, Chesapeake. Get a hold of Jeff at 867-8369. Our player of the game is brought to you by Adkins Body Shop, County Road 107, Proctorville, 886-6469. Get a hold of Aaron Adkins, and he'll be glad to get you fixed up if you got a problem there. Also, we have Creative Home Solutions, roofing and siding needs, 1518 West Midland Trail Road, Ashland, Kentucky. Get a hold of Richard Martin at 304-962-6050. He'll be glad to take care of you. Tracy Bunch Realty, 8115 County Road 107 Proctorville. Her number is 886-7214, and we want to thank her also for supplying the money for 30 tickets, Coach. That's crazy. We've also got Wiley Travel. Call Steve Wiley at 304-617-3328 for all your Disney vacations, packages, cruises, or romantic giveaways. All right, we're going to turn it over to Coach Gorby.
Mike, first half, but I think we need to talk more about your defensive line. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, we switched to a 4-front for Rock Hill this week, and we're running 2 platoons in there, and they're doing a great job. They had that one drive, they had a bit of clock. We bent, but we didn't break, so linebackers filling the holes good there, doing what they're supposed to do. So we know they're going to get a few drives. That's what they do, but to hold them without a touchdown, that's good to run a team.
Good luck, too.
All right, we're back. We're going to finish up here. We got Complex 7. They're at 9521 County Road 107 Proctorville. They offer basketball, soccer, volleyball, softball, and personal training, therapy services, and party rentals. So get a hold of Scott, Leslie, or Luke Thomas, and you can call them at 740-451-2255. Gabe's is also a supporter of us, 3113 U.S. Route 60, Huntington, West Virginia. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute at Marshall Health are located at 2211 3rd Avenue, Huntington, West Virginia. 304-691-1880. They have a walk-in sports medical clinic, Saturday sport clinic, sports personal training. Tom Belmagios, who we had on the pregame show today, is the director, and Chad Fisher is the department chair. Holzer Proctorville, 98 State Street, Proctorville, 886-9370 for all your health needs. Debbie Reynolds with Realty Exchange. They're located at 4 Stonecrest Drive, Huntington. 30 years as a real estate agent. Call 304-417-2332. You can speak to Debbie or Ashley Southard or Jessica Grayley. We also have Jeff Adkins Painting. They'll take care of all your commercial and residential painting needs. Call 681-306-8578. Collins Career Center, if you're looking for a trade that you want to go back to school, have a great adult program. It's 11627 State Route 243, Chesapeake, 867-6641. And, Coach, that's right out by me. And they have really great programs out there. Next sponsor is Karen Tillis with Bunch Realty, 27 years of experience. She is licensed in Ohio and West Virginia. She's at 8115 County Road 107 Proctorville. Give her a call, 304-416-4438. Jason Gorby for School Board, paid by the candidate, is another sponsor. And we also have Express Oil Change and Tire Engineers. They're located at 6436 U.S. Route 60 East Barbersville, West Virginia. Tires and oil changes. They'll also do some mechanical work. Call Beckett Goo or Clay Wilkes at 304-733-5200. Flynn & Associates, Jessica and Joe Flynn, owners. They deal with commercial roofing and materials. Call them at 615-573-4015. Your Armstrong Neighborhood Channel, the division of Armstrong Cable. Our director, cameraman, producer, Mr. Doug over here. You can get a hold of Armstrong at 1-877-277-5711. Riverside Physical Therapy, Joe Lambiot and staff, they'll be glad to take care of all your physical therapy needs. If you need that, call them at 886-5555. And Joe was nice enough, Coach, to send us up some sunflower seeds. Sweet and spicy. I guess he's trying to tell us something. One of us is sweet, one of us is spicy. But I told him we weren't allowed to eat them. I didn't want you spitting those shells on me, so we won't do that tonight. So thank you, Joe. Jason Morris at Morris Auto Clinic, 371 County Road 411, Peeville, just right behind us. Go see Jason, Kim, and Phillip for all your automotive mechanical needs, 886-2005. And, Coach, they also feed us up here in the press box. They also, supply us with drinks. So we appreciate them so much. Diamond Design, they're located at 6271 County Road 107 Proctorville. Go see owner Creston Smith, Luke Thomas, or Evan Savage for all your home theater, home security, and home and smart home needs. You can get a hold of them at 337-446-4601. And a new sponsor tonight, Liberty Bank, your local hometown bank, serving the area since 1896. Located 7519 County Road 107, Proctorville. Give them a call at 886-9491. Coach, I think we're about ready for a break. We'll let them enjoy the bands, and then we will come right back to you.
got to add 3 when they come out. They did 3 too.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field your 2023-2024 Fairland High School Marching Band. Under the direction of Mr. Chris Hughes and assisted by Mr. Adam White and Ms. Holly Martin. Tonight, the band will be performing movie soundtrack music spanning the past 50 years. Our first number was famous as the introduction to the 1979 classic film Superman, starring Christopher Reeve. Please enjoy Krypton's theme. Next, the band will be playing the theme from The Magnificent Seven, a longtime favorite American Western starring Steve McQueen and many others. As we look for the band Salt and Pepper in the 80s, Bush has made a resurgence in several Marvel films over the past decade. We hope you enjoy this number featuring the Fairland Nucleus.
I don't. Yeah, there I am. There we go. Welcome back, everybody. We're just about to wind up the halftime activities. But before we do that, I've got a list of shout-outs, Coach. Alan and Marcella Estep, they sent me a little text last week, Coach. They were down in Greenville, North Carolina, getting ready to watch the herd, and said they were tuning in to watch the game. And I want to give my boys from Florida a shout-out, Ricky Ray Roberts and his girlfriend Kim Midkiff, Barry and Tanya Gill, Bob and Sherry Angelo, J.D. Deep and his wife Grace, and a good friend of mine from Gallipolis, Skipper Johnson. And those people were all marked safe. I think the only person that got any water and it just got in his garage was Bob Angelo, but they were spared from Hurricane Ian. I want to give a shout out to Ashley Whitley and Cash and Stella, Holly and Keith Donahue, their daughters Lola, Rosie, and Frankie. And I want to shout out to Matt Whitley, John King, and Joe Browning for the delicious pulled pork.
Oh my gosh, was that not
a little
good?
pregame meal.
Ugh.
And of course, Peggy Ann Cottle Harris. We have to shout out to her.
The Pegster.
Yes. I want to shout out to Kelly Jackson, Coach Jackson's wife. She's always doing something to help the team. And
Well, you know,
we've never mentioned her name. And
She's
so,
a pretty good daggone cook, too, because she cooks at school.
yes. And like I said earlier, Francie and Cheryl. And big shout out to Romeo's Pizza, Cheryl Catalona. They have
Oh, my
fed us.
gosh.
Oh, are you stuffed as I am? I'm
Fat as a tick, about to bust.
Yeah, we had a sandwich, a couple pieces of pizza.
Now, don't tell
and we
them
want to
everything.
thank Jason Morse, too, for the drinks.
Oh, yeah.
He
Well,
supplied the
he
drinks.
supplies the food, too. But Cheryl this week, she said, I want to do that food. And we got to shout to her daughter, Elizabeth Easton, too, because
Yes.
Elizabeth was on me all week. You need to get me that order.
Bye, baby.
You need to get me that order. Well, here we go. Big shout out to Mark Root, John Crawdaddy Mays, and Joel Root for keeping the coaches count going tonight.
Coach.
Joey Hammond, who's at work listening to us. I got a great shout out from my nephew. He's always listening to us. He's up in Columbus. I was up there this week for a workshop and got to have dinner with him. So it was pretty awesome.
Oh, good.
So it was great. And my sister, brother-in-law, Mary and Tom Johnson. Of course, my kids are out doing their thing, so it's I'm sure they're busy. They don't have time to talk to us, but they may be listening. Who knows? And of course, you know who we have to give this last shout out
Absolutely. One of the prettiest girls in Lawrence County.
to. You know what she told me today? She said, "Well, I don't know why Coach Harris gave me such a good compliment and you didn't give me one." She said, "He's a charmer, isn't he?"
I wasn't trying to charm her. I just stating facts, brother. She is one of the most beautiful women I've ever met.
Anyway, shout out to Miss Montgomery and Levi, Cheyenne.
Yes. We shall probably see them tomorrow. I think Bub's playing around 5 o'clock.
Well, River's playing.
They're having like a JV game.
Yeah, River's playing at.
What time's he play?
Shoot, I think 4:30. I think something like that. I don't know. They pushed it back. I don't know if there's something going on here or not, but they'll probably be playing underneath the lights.
Yeah, the Buckeyes come on at 4 tomorrow. We'll get to see about a half. That's about it. Hopefully it'll be over by then.
Well, I'm gonna step next door here and talk to Barry real quick. Literal.
Okay. All right, your score at halftime. The Dragons 33, Rock Hill Redmen 0. Dragons' quick strike offense has been just that this evening. First of all, the Cam Kitts took an opening kickoff about 80 to 85 yards. Got 2 tremendous blocks from Bryson Hunt. He knocked 2 guys to the ground on Kitts' way to the end zone. And then Rock Hill took over and moved the ball and finally stalled out. And Dragons again. The first score only took 14 seconds, and then the second score was only about a minute and a half So the Dragons have just been rolling offensively. Rock Hill grinded out on the. I haven't seen a penalty against Rock Hill yet. I think all the flags have been against the Dragons. They've had 3 offsides.
You know how hospitable we are.
What?
We even share with the Rock Hill coaches.
Sure.
Barry Littrell's over there helping himself.
See, I don't know him. I've heard that name.
He's been there forever.
Yeah. Well, good for you, Coach. I'm glad that food's not going to waste.
It's not going to.
That meant me and you don't have to eat all that.
That's right.
Hey, enjoy yourself, brother. The Dragons will be kicking off here to start the second half. And kicking off again for the Dragons. Number 15, Aiden Miller. Back deep, Stamper in the middle. Giles on one side and Connor Blagg on the other. Miller's kick is down the middle again on the ground. Hops up to Stamper. Stamper takes it down the middle. And he is brought down at about the 30-yard line. And I'm not sure, but I think it was number 50, Cooper Charles.
No, he's not in there tonight, Coach. Remember, he's got a concussion.
Well, who's at 50?
That's not Cooper.
Well, I don't know who that was, but
Was that 50 or 58?
58 maybe, Coach. That would be Wyatt Calicote. Is he the brother of
Will?
Will?
I believe he
Great.
is.
The sons of one Greg Speedy Calicote played for us. Dragons in a 4-man front, 3 linebackers. They hand the second back through. That's Stamper. He's going to get 2 or 3 on the play. Brings up second down about 7. Got a couple different backs back there now. Number 25, Chase Sizemore is in. Giles is in. And number 36, Cage Clutters. Cox brings the play in.
Coach, at the half, Cold Grove 24, Chesapeake 8.
And there's the third man through is Sizemore. He's going to get a couple. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Redmen.
Coach, 3rd down. Guess what?
Who's that brought to us by?
3rd down. That bell's brought to you by Adkins Body Shop, County Road 107, Proctorville, 886-6469. Call Aaron and have him fix your car.
In the lineup for the Dragons, Ryan McLean. He'll go to nose tackle. They're going to run the quick pitch out to Giles. He's got room, and he's going to have the first down. He takes it across the 40.
It's a nice little run right there. Do we have that on replay? I don't know if we do or not.
They're going to mark it right at the 40.
Nope, we missed it.
That's all right.
Big shout out to C.J. Hayes. He's listening tonight.
Oh, yeah, I better check my phone, see if I got any messages.
I bet you got a bunch.
I don't get near as many as you do. Give it to Giles again. He's going to get about 4 on the play. Yeah. Francie says, so sweet, thank you. Becky Stewart cheering on the Dragons from work. Hello, Becky.
Coach, Gallia Blue Devils 36, Portsmouth Trojans 12 at the half. Here we go.
There's Giles again. He gets around left end. He avoids one tackler. He's got the first down. He's still going across the Dragons' 40-yard line into Dragon territory. About a 20-yard gain on that play. It might have been the best running play of the night for the Rock Hill Redmen.
I believe it was, and I'll tell you, we just kind of look like we're standing around.
Tristan Daly missed a tackle over there on the outside.
Somebody else did too. I don't remember who it was.
Yeah, we didn't set the post very well that time, Coach.
You know, we're up big at halftime, but you can't quit playing.
No.
You got to keep playing.
This time, Rock Hill comes out in the full house tee again. And they give to the second back through. I believe that was...
Is that Giles again?
Let's see. No, that was Stamper. He gets 2 on the play. We'll call it 2nd down and 8. Ball resting at the 36-yard line. Full house again. Fake the fullback to give the Stamper. Goes around left end, and he's knocked out of bounds there by Bryson Hunt. But not before he gets pretty close to first down. See where they're going to mark him. Just short. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and a short 2.
And this 3rd down, Coach Bell, is brought to you by Creative Home Solutions for all your roofing and siding needs. Call Richard, 304-962-6050.
3rd down, 2 yards to go for the Redmen. They come out in the full house tee again. And I don't know what they're going to call this time. Offsides again.
On the Dragons.
Somebody has not learned their lesson yet. Sure, give them first down.
Offside against the Dragons.
That's 4 of them, Coach.
Coach, when my players did that, we dropped right there and did 10 push-ups or 10 grass.
That was Elias Blankenship again. I believe that's his 2nd one. 1st and 10 for the Redmen. 3rd back through. It's Stamper. He reverses. Nice spin. He's still going, and he's down inside the 10-yard line. That's going to bring up a 1st and goal for the Redmen. Nice run there by Stamper.
Absolutely. Did you see that nice little spin move?
Yes. We got a timeout, Dragons. They want to talk it over. They don't like the way things are going right now.
Well, I think they ought to take the timeout because I feel like this half we're just going through the motions. We're
so far,
standing around and watching.
Playing like it's over. Can't do that. I think I need a drink, Coach.
All right. Well, we got time. Let's go through and go over some of these. Let's talk about, first of all, let's talk about Wiley Travel, one of our sponsors. Call Steve Wiley at 304-617-3328 for all your Disney vacation packages, cruises, or romantic getaways. We also have Complex 7, 9521 County Road 107, Proctorville. Offer basketball, soccer, volleyball, softball, and personal training, therapy sessions, party rentals. Get a hold of Scott, Leslie, or Luke Thomas at 740-451-2255. And we've got our game sponsor tonight. We want to thank Romeo's Pizza since 1971. Cheryl Catalona. Give her a call, 886-8100. And Eastman Associates, Engineering, Surveying, and Mapping.
All right.
Call JF 867-8369. All right, Coach.
The Redmen got a 1st and goal to 7. They come out in the full house tee. Cox takes a snap, gives a straight hand off to Giles, and he's stacked up right there after about a 2-yard gain. Going to bring up 2nd down and goal at the 5.
2-yard gain with the 2nd down goal from the 5.
You know, Coach Lutz is taking his time getting the plays in.
I know that's what I said when you're down 33. You got to score fairly quickly to get back in it. Cox Third back through Stamper. Still got his feet going. And he's in. 5-yard gain for Stamper, and he's across the goal line for the Redmen's first score of the evening. With 5:10 to go here in the third quarter. Dragons up 33-6. And on to kick the extra points, number 1, Connor Blagg. Holding, Giles. Snapping, number 9, Dylan Cox, quarterback. There's the snap. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So that'll make it 33-7 Dragons with 5:10 to go here in the third quarter.
Coach, we got to give a big shout out to our student aides over here tonight. Alex Cyrus, Catherine Swalski, I call her Swakowski at school, and then Ben Souther. They helped us get set up for pregame, and actually Alec and Catherine are up here working in the booth with us tonight. So Jerry Bell's up here training some of them tonight.
Yes, definitely on-the-job training for both those young
That's right. They're doing a good
students.
job, aren't
Yes, they have. They did a great job. They ran the whole pregame show by themselves.
I know.
Yeah,
Isn't that awesome?
Jerry got them started, and they just took over.
Also, we got a shout to Jerry, Doug, Josh,
Yes.
these guys. Taking care of you people home, bringing you all this magic.
Trevor Lawless will be on to kick for the Redmen, back deep. Bryson Hunt and Cam Kitts. They set up shop at about the 20. Lawless kicks a low line drive, and it gets past Bryson Hunt, and he is going to be dropped inside the 20 at about the 17 or 18-yard line.
It's nice coverage.
Yes. Those are tough kicks to handle. They don't take a big hop for you to get. Sometimes they're, that's why they make the shape of that football like that.
That's right.
He gets it out to about the 19. Let's call it the 18. The Dragons come out, twins right and left. Sends Hunt in motion. Jackson looking deep. He's got Hunt down the sidelines, and he brings it in. Nice job of catching that ball right there. Went right up there, high pointed the ball, coach, and caught it with his hands.
There we go. Scramble. Look at
Textbook.
that
See that catch? Beautiful job. Dragons come out this time and trips to the right. Hand off to Kitts. He's got a little bit of room. He spins, gets another yard or two. He's going to get at least 6 on the play. Brings up second down and 4.
Coach, that's the first time I've seen the guard tackle pull tonight.
Gain of 7 on second down 3.
Trips right again. Hand off to Kitts again. He's got the first down. He's spinning again, and he gets a couple more. Nice job of running there by Cam Kitts. He takes it down to the 31-yard line, and that's going to bring up another first down for the Dragons. Boy, they're exciting to watch, aren't they?
Coach, that first down is brought to you by Gabe's, 3113 U.S. Route 60, Huntington, West Virginia.
Yeah, my daughters know it well. Trips right again for the Dragons. It's time. Jackson's looking long for, he's got him out there. He's got it. Keegan Smith on the catch and the touchdown. That didn't take long. There was 5 minutes and 10 seconds to go when Rock Hill scored. Now there's 3 minutes and 54. That took all of 1 minute and 16 seconds to score for the Dragons. On to kick the extra point, Aiden Miller. There's the snap. Placement's down, and the kick is good. And the Dragons jump out to a 40-7 lead with 3:47 to go here in the third quarter.
Coach, I think we got a replay here. I think Jerry's got the replay for us.
Okay, let's see it.
I mean, that's a perfectly thrown ball. The only person that was going to catch that was Keegan Smith.
Well, they put him on an island out here, all alone.
Here we go. Perfect, Coach. Look at that.
Right on the money.
All right. And Coach, we got a shout out to all the faculty from the high school. They're having a little tailgate there in the north end zone. Glad to see them here.
I understand the class of '93 had a little get together out here.
Yes, they did.
I wish I'd have known. I'd have stopped by and said hello. Hello to you anyway. Miller kicks off, and he scoots this one on the ground again, too. Big hop to Stamper. He takes it right down the gut, and he's brought down at the 35. He brought down there again by number 6, Davin Murray.
34-yard line. 35 yards.
Let's see what we're going to see here, Coach. Second back off tackle.
Well, full house. I don't think they're going to throw it. They fake the fullback, run a little counter to, I think that's Giles. Yep, number 7, Levi Giles, 5'11", 190-pound senior. He's going to get 3 on the play, brings up second down and 7.
Mark Root, if you or John Crawdaddy Mays are listening, you need to send us a message and tell me what the coach count is tonight.
Full house. Run the same play to the other side. He got a hole. And good run by Stamper. He's going to pick up about 10 on the play. And that's going to bring up a first down for Rock Hill.
Well, that's a nice run, Coach.
Yes. They ran the same play that they just ran, except to the other side. They're faking to the fullback and running a little counter to the back away from the hole. Stamper has ran well tonight.
He has. Well, I think Giles has ran well tonight.
Yeah, he hasn't got as many carries as Stamper. This time Stamper's going to go to the wing left. Oh, there's a fumble. I don't know who got it. I think maybe Rock Hill got it back.
And I'll tell you what, Coach, number 9, Dallin Cox, is not staying in underneath the center. If you watch, he's pulling his hands out before the ball even gets there.
And I believe number 36, Clutters. Cage Clutters recovered the fumble. This quarterback is just a sophomore, Coach.
Yeah, he's done a good job, especially in this system.
Third back around left end. That's Stamper, and he reverses around to the left. There's nobody out there but C.J. Graham. And he trips him up, but not before he gets a first down. Nice touchdown saving tackle right there by C.J.
Yes, it was. Shoestring tackle, too, at that.
Yes. He gets around him, he's gone. They're going to say, what are they calling that?
Wow.
Third down? No, now they're saying first down.
I was going to say, I thought he got enough yardage for this.
First and 10, ball at the Fairland 40-yard line. Full house. Third back through the left side, Giles. He's got a hole, and he's going to gain about 9, maybe 10 on the play. We'll see. About 9, brings up second down Oh, they're going to call it 8. Brings up second down and 2.
And Coach, that's going to be the quarter.
Yes. There's the end of the third quarter. Dragons 40, Rock Hill Redmen 7.
Let's go down through our sponsors again, Coach.
Okay, you got it, baby.
Liberty Bank, Diamond Design, Morris Auto Clinic, Riverside Physical Therapy, Armstrong Neighborhood Channel, Flynn and Associates, Express Oil Change to Tire Engineers, Jason Gorby for School Board, paid for by the candidate, Karen Tillis with Bunch Realty, Collins Career Center, Jeff Adkins Painting, Debbie Reynolds with Realty Exchange, Holzer Clinic at Peeville, Marshall Sports Medicine Institute at Marshall Health, Gabe's, Complex 7, Wiley Travel, Tracy Bunch with Tracy Bunch Realty. Our post-game sponsor tonight is Creative Home Solutions. Our player of the game is Atkins Body Shop. And our game sponsors of this evening are Romeo's Pizza since 1971 and Easton and Associates.
My wife sent me a text and said,
When does she ever text you?
well, she just did. When she wants me to do something.
Are she adding to the honey-do list?
Oh, yes. No, she's saying that I think you should show Jerry. We hear about him, but who is he?
Well, we're going to put him on the post game. He can't hide behind
Yeah,
the camera tonight.
you
We'll make
can't-
sure Doug puts him up there in front.
Yeah, we've had him on here on the post-game
Well, maybe
show,
Peg-
but I don't
Peg-
think Peg has been watching the post-game show. I think she's
Well,
once the
maybe she
game's
had
over.
it on but didn't sing.
Yeah,
We'll give her the benefit of the doubt, Pegster.
Sure, we'll show him.
You got to be on the camera tonight in the post-game show. Pegster needs to see you.
Yeah, my wife wants to know who that guy is.
I think Jerry just said he's the best-looking guy in the box is what he just said.
Oh, okay. We'll let Peggy. All right. Rock Hill sets up 2nd and 2, full house. Third back through again. It's Stamper. He's going to be corralled by Quentin Cremines. And
Going to be short, I believe.
number 61, Spencer Blevins, assisted on that tackle. And he is short. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 1.5.
Third down. And that third bell, folks, is brought to you by Holzer Clinic in Proctorville. 98 State Street, Proctorville, 886-9370.
Rock Hill comes out and wing right this time. Little toss sweep, Coach. They're going off tackle to the fullback, and he's got the 1st down and more. And he's going to be brought down there by number 3, Jack Hayden. But not before he gets about 18 yards on the play. And that's going to be in the red zone at the Dragons' 16-yard line.
Coach, he made a nice cut.
Yep, 10:42 on a running clock. That's a good play call.
Yeah, it was. Well, he made a great cut.
Same set this time, wing right. This time they hand to Stamper. Stamper finds a little hole, and he's going to gain about 2 or 3 on the play.
Coach, are they running unbalanced line that time? Let's go look and see.
They've got a wing.
Yeah, they got a unbalanced line too, Coach. They only
Yeah.
had 2 guys on this side, so they're trying to outman us over there. Good replay, Jerry.
Stone and Blankenship enter the lineup for the Dragons. Get the same lineup again. Wing right, they run the quick pitch to Giles, and he's stacked up there after about a 1-yard gain. He's going to bring up 3rd and long.
That third down bell, Coach, is brought
Yep.
to you by Debbie Reynolds with
And-
Realty Exchange.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and a long 7.
304-417-2332. Ask for Debbie, Ashley Souther, or Jessica Grayley. We got an update, Coach. Cold Grove 30, Chesapeake 16. That came from B.J. Rice. Thank you, B.J.
Full house tee. That's a quarterback keep, and that didn't work. He knocked out of bounds there by Jack Hayden.
Nice play.
I don't know where they're going to mark it, but he didn't get much. It's going to bring up 4th down and 8. What? Okay, 4th down and 8. Rock Hill's obviously going for it, down by 33 points. And they're going to call a timeout and talk it over.
All right. Coach, we got some updates
Okay.
on scores. Well, I had them and then it updated on me, so let me find them again. Ironton Fighting Tigers 28, South Point Pointers 2. That's in the third. I'd say Ironton's probably playing their 2s right now, would be my guess. Already gave that updated Chesapeake score. Gallia and Portsmouth, they haven't updated. It's still 36-12 at the half. Meigs 32 over Valley 6. Withersburg 35 to nothing over Valley at the half. Medford 42, Northwest 21. Jackson Ironmen 24. Ross Rams is 7. Portsmouth West, I don't understand this score in Waverly. It still says first quarter. It says Portsmouth West 2, Waverly nothing. So they must have got a safety. And Southgate Rebels 20 to nothing over Oak Hill. So that's your updated scores as we've got them.
Well, Oak Hill and River Valley both have a tough season, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
We got a shotgun with full house. Haven't seen this set before.
And we've also got somebody in their new running
direct
quarterback.
Snap to Stamper, and he's going to be short, well short, and the Dragons are going to take over on downs. That's 2 4th down stops for the Dragon defense tonight. 7:45 on the running clock. I thought they had to stop the clock. They only got a 33-point lead. I thought it had to be 34.
Nope. I don't think so. I thought it was just 30.
Oh,
Isn't it just 30?
I always thought it was 34.
All right.
Dragons come out and trips right. Jackson takes a snap. He hands Quentin Cremines right up the gut. And he gets about 15 or 16 on the play. Give him 16 and a first down. Dragons.
Great blocking up front right there. No time for replay.
No.
Dragons up too fast.
He's going to hand to him again. He's going to get yardage again, this time about 4 or 5. Going to give him 5 on this play. Brings up 2nd down and 5. Man, they're exciting to watch. I love watching that up-tempo offense.
It's a lot of fun, isn't it?
Yep. And another handoff. And another 5 yards and a first down. And
Going to put in a second team, Coach. Classy move by Coach Jackson with 6 minutes and 28 seconds left. Coach, have we? Who do you think for player of the game?
I've got a couple choices, but I think Peyton Jackson has,
I agree with you, Peyton Jackson.
and
He's gonna be our
Bryson
player of the
Hunt.
game. Played well.
And the reason I'm saying Bryson is because of the very first play of the game. Plus, he's got a
Talking
touchdown.
about kids.
No, the blocks that Peyton Bryson had.
Oh.
Remember, you were so high on those
Oh,
blocks.
those were, yes.
And
those were
then he's
outstanding.
got an interception for a long return, a touchdown catch. But Peyton Jackson's put the ball pretty much right on the money all night.
He has been super, super consistent.
I can't think of but one incompletion. The one where he overthrew Keegan. And
Yep.
then he hit him again.
Got a new quarterback.
Trips right. Pine. He hands to number 6, Davin Murray. Davin Murray's going to lose a couple.
I think there was a miscommunication there in the backfield.
Yeah, we've got the reserves in now for the Dragons.
Don't need to get in any hurry getting the plays in.
Nah, run a little clock.
Let's see if we get Big Ron in there. Maybe he can get us another 65-yard.
Yeah. Trips right. And they're going to hand to Murray again. And he's got the corner. And he's going to get about 5 or 6 on the play. Give him 5 on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 7. Trips to the right. 25 is Gavin Ballard. 45, Luke Ball. This time they move over to the left.
And, Coach, we've got Lennox Holbrook split out to this side.
Pine takes a snap. He hands to Murray again. He's got the yardage. He's driving. He's close. He's going to be about 1 yard short.
Gain 6 when we get the 4th down and 1.
So that's going to bring up 4th down and 1 yard to go. Looks like the Dragons are going to go for it. Send Lucas in there. He's about ready to send him in. Pine. Hands off to Murray again. And he's got the 1st down after a 3-yard gain.
There comes Big Ron.
Big Ron Bumpus. Lucas Bumpus, number 4, goes to tailback position.
Thanks for the pizza. Appreciate it.
Good luck, fellas.
Thanks for the pizza. Appreciate
Thank y'all. It's a nice gesture, Coach.
Yep. Eli Pine in the shotgun. Bumpus to his left. Takes a snap. Bumpus gets it. He's going up the middle. Now he's going right. Bumpus is going to get about 5 on the play. He's going to bring up 2nd down and 5. And he's got quick feet.
Yes, he does. And Garrett Massey's going to come in and replace him.
Number 22, Tim Webb, into the game. Massey up the gut. And they're going to mark him short after 2-yard gain. Brings up 3rd down and 3.
Ethan Adkins in there, Coach. Number 76, Braxton Brown's in there to tackle.
Number 28, Ethan Atkins out here to the right.
And we'll get the rest of the numbers here and we can see them.
79 is Jaden Cyrus, the center. Pine. Massey got it. He's going left. He's got the 1st down. And he's going to be run out of bounds after a nice pickup there of at least 10 or 12 yards.
He did a good job reading blocks there, Coach.
Yeah, he's got some quick feet too. Freshman. Trips to the right this time. Pine takes a snap. He hands to Massey. He's got no room this time. 57, Logan Stewart on the stop, along with number 5, Sam Rusk.
Awful lot of guys in the green just kind of standing and watching that play, Coach.
Yeah, they have a 1-yard loss on that play. Brings up 2nd down 11. Trips to the right. Pine takes a snap. And he hands to number 6, Davin Murray. And Murray is Speaking of Davin, I had another shout out. I wanted to shout out to Dalvin and Wendy Hawthorne. They're always watching.
Yeah, they are.
Hello,
They were
guys.
watching tonight.
Sure.
We appreciate everybody
Yes.
that watches us.
I get a lot of these shout outs from just messages after we put the time and the link on, and after you do. And we get a lot of messages after that. And I try to give those people some shout outs. Pine's going to keep it himself right up the gut this time. He's not going to get much, maybe a yard. And that's going to be the ball game, Coach. There's 25 seconds. And they're going to let the clock run out. And the Dragons get a big OVC win tonight. Go to 1-1 in the conference. Rock Hill drops to 0-2 in the conference. The Dragons, more importantly, go 4-1 on the season. And Rock Hill's going to drop to 2-3 overall. Vote the teams. Exchanging handshakes at the 50. The coaches meet.
All right. Well, Coach, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a little bit something different. We're going to take just a few minutes and take a little break.
Okay.
And Coach Jackson will be up here in a minute to bring a couple of people up. But we do have a new sponsor this week for our post-game show.
Yes.
And that's Creative Home Solutions. We'll see if Jerry can get them up here. And we're going to talk about them a little bit and then take a break. All right, your post-game show tonight is going to be brought to you by Creative Home Solutions. And these guys are great with roofing, siding. Coach, they did my roof a couple of years ago. Showed up at 8 in the morning. I got 31 squares on my roof. They started at 8. Everything was cleaned and gone by 4 o'clock. They had tore the roof off and put a new one on. It's a great job. They're located at 1518 West Midland Trail Road, Ashland, Kentucky. You guys need to get a hold of Richard Martin. You can get him at 304-962-6050. And I asked him a little about some information about this, and here's what he told me. He said, Creative Home Solutions is certified with IKO Roofing. And what this means is we can give you all manufacturer's warranties. He said warranty is as follows: 40 years total with the first 20 years non-prorated. That non-prorate is 100% covered by IKO. Creative Home Solutions gives a 3-year craftsmanship warranty on all work performed on your home. It says if a contractor is not set up with the manufacturer, you don't get the warranties they give. That's why Creative is special. So guys, like I said, if you're looking for a roof or some siding needs, get a hold of Creative Home Solutions. Richard Martin at 304-962-6050. We're going to be back here in about, what do you think, Coach? Give us 5 minutes?
Sure.
Just about 5 minutes, folks. You guys just can take a look at what we got out here. And Coach Jackson, he'll bring up somebody here in about 5. We'll see you here in just a bit. Hey, guys, you're on camera.
Jump in there, Jerry.
Come on, Jerry.
Jerry, see that guy right there, Peg, got his hand up? That's Jerry Bell.
Hey, welcome to the Postgame. Tell them, Coach. Welcome to Postgame.
Yes.
Creative Home Solutions.
Yes, brought to you by Creative Home Solutions. There he is. There's the man.
Well, you say congratulations,
Thank you.
Coach.
Thank you.
Well, hey, guys, you haven't been up here yet.
No, sir.
So, give us your name.
I'm Tristan Daly, number 11.
And Quentin Cremines, number 21.
Hey, both these guys played excellent.
He-
Hard running. I like it. You put your head down, run over people. I love that.
We said we got a.
I don't know how many yards he had tonight, but boy, he had some nice runs.
Yep, he makes people pay when they try to tackle him. You know what I mean? He runs hard, makes people pay when they try to tackle him. But it's a good combo. Him and Cam. Cam, you more the scat back, and
Yeah.
he's more the power back. And then we don't even get Jack the ball enough, probably run the ball, but he's out there running receiver routes. So, you know,
Well,
we
I'm
got a
going
lot
to
of
tell you,
weapons.
Quentin, he's one of those guys that got great lean at the end of the run.
Oh, yeah.
You're not going to redirect him.
Oh, he's
He's
falling
going to
forward.
redirect you.
But what I thought was good, he filled the holes not on defense. You know, he filled the holes when we needed to, so that was good. And
Yeah, defensively.
Daly right here has been sick all week, missed a day of practice, fought through a couple, and
I think
and
they got around him one time all night.
he had a big
one
sack.
time.
there,
Big sack
big
there in the
sack.
And he almost had the
On
tackle. He just
Yep.
kind of had him around the ankles. And
So I'm proud of him fighting through the sickness, you know what I mean?
absolutely. Anybody that, I've seen a lot of guys play sick. A lot of times on the basketball court, coach. One guy from Cold Grove, he was sick and he got 51 against us.
Who was that, Chuck?
No, it wasn't Chuck. I forget what was his name, but he was pretty tough.
Well, guys, tell us about the week of practice this week. What was it like? I mean, I know you missed a day, but
Yeah, I was just trying to recover, stay hydrated, I was sick. Monday I felt fine. Tuesday I couldn't walk down the hallway. I was sick, so I was trying to feed myself with good stuff, vitamins, water, keep hydrated. Tuesday called out practice, didn't have enough energy to go. Wednesday I was in the dumps, didn't really have enough energy, but I fought through it because I'm like, man, we got a tough game coming up. D-line's gonna make or break this game, so I'm like, I gotta be there Wednesday. I gotta show up, and showed up Wednesday. Felt better towards the end. Probably sweated out a little bit of that sickness.
Right.
And Thursday was a good mental day. Just getting ready, getting sharp for game day.
felt good today?
Oh yeah,
Good.
felt great.
Good.
Tristan, a lot of
voice.
times when you get up, when you're sick and you get out there and work out like you did on Wednesday, you'll sweat it out.
Yeah,
It'll
yeah.
come right out of you and you'll feel a lot better. the next
Yeah, I
day.
felt better at the end of practice.
Quentin, what did you think about this week?
I just tried to work as hard as I could and get better and make the defense improve.
Let me ask you a question. How was your prep this week? Because it looked like your front was different this week, and y'all were doing some different things with the outside linebackers. And it looked like you're playing three linebackers. There's basically a six-man front.
You did.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
You tell me what we changed up good.
Well, we just moved Will in to a more of an inside linebacker and off the D line and added in like a actual D end.
Right.
We went 4-3.
and that is
Yeah, 4-3.
that's a testament to good coaching.
That's right.
And I'm going to tell you.
Well, no.
It is. I mean, you made that same adjustment last week
Yeah.
when Tomcats were kind of running over us a little bit. You went to the adjustment that you made tonight, and you stopped them cold.
Yep.
And tonight you had some big stops, a couple fourth down stops at the crew.
Yeah, we got to clean up the discipline on the D-line of offsides.
Yes.
We had
Four of 'em.
them. I mean, I'm not happy about that.
No.
I'm
And-
surprised. I told him,
Well,
I said,
I
my
noticed
guys
that
are always
each-
doing push-ups or something. I'm surprised you didn't have them right there doing it.
Well,
I noticed that each kid that committed that was running to the
I wonder
sidelines.
why. But, we expect better discipline than that. And, I can see one, but not four. You know what I mean?
Well, they got to watch the daggone ball and
Right,
quit
no,
listening to the
Yeah.
was it the cadence? Is that what was getting
Every
them?
time they had a guy go in motion, it seemed like when we jumped.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know, they shouldn't even be watching the money of this guy anyways. They ain't going to catch that guy.
Well, I want to talk about the jet since you mentioned that. It looked like you covered everything on the jet. If he came this way, you had the backer coming. You had that field covered with the fullback.
Yep.
You had the guy coming from the backside to take the.
CJ did a good job setting the post on the other side. Spence did a good job. Spence, no one didn't practice at all this week. Spence didn't practice yesterday. him and Daly must have been together or something. They both were sick. But he fought through yesterday, told him to stay hydrated, and you can tell his body a little bit today, but he's just too good, to not be playing. His 80% is better than what we need. So testament to him and Daly. But Mooner, Spencer Blevins are sick too, and he fought through it this week. So we had a few guys fight through it this week, and was able to do it. But yeah, we switched. We covered up the guards, put our ends in C gaps, and then went Dixon over the center, and him and Will. And we ran near back instead of guards this week because I only pulled a little bit.
Right.
So we ran near back this week, and I think it worked out for us. We got a little relaxed there in the second half, let them drive one down, so I wasn't happy about that. But
Well, I like it that you covered 8 gaps with 9 people.
Yeah.
So you outmanned them. I mean, you did.
Offensively, what can I say, man? We scored
Hey,
every time we had the ball.
Coach.
And I don't want
I
to.
guess, when we got up 26-0, I thought, well, it's over because they don't go fast enough to put up 26 points or 27. And I thought pretty much, well, it's over. But we were watching, how long they had the ball, and at times, and they're always in a huddle, and they take, like you say, 35 out of 40 seconds on the play clock, and you guys were scoring. Well, first of all, the game started, you scored in 14 seconds. After that, the next drive was a minute and a half.
Was it that long?
I'm telling you, Coach, you guys are a joy to watch. I was telling him, I said, man, this is fun watching these guys. I love the quick tempo.
Do you know,
Hey, but I want to tell you this.
Go ahead.
That first kickoff, Bryson Hunt,
Pancake.
Absolutely.
Did he really?
Oh,
I'll have to go back
you
to
wait
that.
till you see
You
that.
wait till you see
I'll see it here in a
on
couple
film.
hours. I'll see it here in a little
I'm
bit.
telling you, he drilled a guy right here at about the 25, and then at the 15, he drilled another one.
Pancaked
And I
him.
mean, he hit him right there, Coach, and they're on their backs. And I said, gosh, that's the same guy.
That's great.
And on the one that got called back, was that Christian Collins?
He's-
Oh, man.
There's no way.
Well, here's the thing. It's supposed to be if they see you, you can do that.
The guy took 2 steps and
I
had
thought
his
the
head
guy
turned.
could see him, but
He
they're
hit
going
him
to always
right there,
call it.
too.
Anytime it's back, they just said you want to leave your hands. You know what I mean? And I know it's not what we'll use too, and they're going to. If it's in doubt, they're going to call it. Man, that's what we got to do. And
Back in my playing days, Coach,
that's
we
just
looked
great.
for
That's the end of the day, right?
It's
Hey,
a good
that was
day.
a great block.
But we threw. We had a rushing touchdown. We had 4. We had the kickoff return. We had 4 passing, and I don't know. I'm sure you know, but we had 4 passing touchdowns to 4 different receivers.
Yes.
Coach, I can
pretty good.
only remember him throwing 1 incompletion.
1 incompletion from a perfect game.
Golly.
And actually, just
a little long.
Just
a
little long.
Just a little bit.
But that's all right.
Yeah,
but
that wasn't even diveable.
No, he overthrew it. He knows.
Yeah.
He liked how that one back.
But my gosh, 1 incompletion.
Not bad. We'll get on to him about that one. I know where he
Hey,
lives.
I got
That
one other
poor
thing.
kid.
I got one other thing I want to talk to you about, and this has got nothing to do with the game.
Uh-huh.
But you put out a thing that said we're painting the field Wednesday night, 6:30 or something like that. And I
Yeah,
thought,
we do every Wednesday just about.
I know, but you know what else goes on every Wednesday? Middle school volleyball, and I got 2
Oh, I
daughters
hear- yeah.
playing,
We don't-
and I can't miss
I understand.
middle school volleyball.
Go and join. But Wednesday, it used to be Thursday nights.
Right,
But now, we got so many sports.
right.
Now, I mean,
got middle school football.
So-
we got soccer.
So Wednesday night seems to be the night that is
Yeah,
our
it's a
freest
good night.
to do it. So that's why we're doing it. But yeah, I'm proud of our defense, proud of our offense. Anytime you score, every time you got the ball, you're probably gonna win.
Well, we had a discussion pregame, and I said, if Rock Hill controls the ball and we don't score, then it's a close game.
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
that's the way it is. And we've had a couple games the last couple of years have been that way with them.
Yep.
Boy, you waxed them tonight, though,
Yeah.
brother.
Again, I just want to say I'm proud of these 2 boys. Him fighting through it. Him on that screen pass, make that guy pay for it on that screen
Yeah.
pass. He ran over. He chucked that guy. I wish he'd have scored on it, but that's a
Well,
great run by him. And
He ran well tonight. I
And
mean,
the-
about as hard and physical as I've seen him all season.
yeah, he,
I've noticed both hands on the ball, too, now, after
Oh,
week
yeah.
1.
well, last week
First carry, fumble. Since then, not even close.
in practice, it's
That
that
way,
no, it's in practice. But
That's called learning your
he ran
lesson.
the ball last week, but he first play on defense, he got his hand swollen up.
Looks a little swollen.
So we didn't want him toting the ball last week.
Smart.
You know, so we
Smart.
kept him following.
Well, Coach, let's change gears real quick. Last time we checked, Gallia was up 36 to, 12 guys?
Yeah, something like that.
36-12.
Portsmouth, right?
And Colgrove was beating
Chesapeake,
something like 40 or 30 something to 16.
something.
I think they did score 16.
Can you
points.
give us
42-18.
Portsmouth lost to Gallia 42-18.
42-18?
Well,
So
Gallia is
is Gallia like us? We haven't seen.
Gallia's athletic like us. They I think they start 10 seniors on both sides of the ball. So
Oh wow.
that's a lot.
Wow.
The first game of the year, they played Meigs on Saturday night. So of course I went up there and watched it. And but I've known them. We've had battles with them kids in junior high every year. They got 2 Shambling twins that are
Right.
hard
Yes.
runners.
That name.
They got a Kenyon Franklin, great receiver, strong
Right.
kid.
Yep.
Cole Hines is probably my favorite football player off another team that don't play for Fairland. You know what I mean? I love. He's a linebacker. He goes. He just got a motor. He's always at the football. He's the kid we got to block. You know what I mean?
Right.
He's an animal on defense. I just love his motor.
That's going to be a good one.
It should be last year was a shootout. We got down early and come back and ended up being a shootout like 45-38 or something like that. I can't remember the exact
That's the
score.
night the lights went out and
Right.
God
On a
bless.
touchdown play. But no, we're glad we got him here, and it's going to be 4 quarters of football next week to win that game.
Sure
And
You boys take care of yourselves. Okay? No partying.
Stay off the creek bank.
Do I have to tell them?
tell them the story, Coach.
Tell the story,
them
Coach.
Give them a line. Give them a line.
He who hoots with the owls at night cannot soar with the eagles in the morning. Do you understand what that means?
Very true.
The last group in here didn't understand that. I had to tell them twice.
Well, we appreciate y'all staying around, giving these guys a little airtime. They deserve it.
We're glad to have you guys. It's
We
great.
appreciate you guys again. Appreciate it.
Jerry, Coach Gorby,
Appreciate
Doug,
it.
everybody get over here. Come on. They need to see the
Our
production
player of the
crew.
game. Player of the game.
Peyton Jackson.
Peyton Jackson. 1 incompletion all night.
Yeah.
He played
We'll
good.
talk about that.
Come on, guys, get in here. Everybody get in here for the camera. Come on, give him
Douglas.
room. Come on, Jerry, Doug, don't
you
be.
You guys got to see Doug. Doug's a man that makes it all happen. Him and Jerry.
Jerry,
Josh.
Doug, you all quit. Get over here, Doug.
Josh Ross, he had.
Josh went down.
Get down there.
Josh
There's
didn't want to
Doug.
be on TV.
Doug,
He
let
got
him
out
see
of
your
it.
face there, buddy.
There he is.
Yeah, he don't want
Jerry,
you,
one more time.
He don't want
Come
you to
on.
see his face. Got
Get
pizza
over here,
sauce all
Jerry.
over.
Come on.
I just want to say we got the pregame, we got the aftergame. Now today we had the halftime. I mean,
I know.
we're moving up there like Dion Pond time, ain't we?
Hey, and we had Romeo's Pizza.
Oh,
you
by the
really?
way,
Oh,
guys,
man.
we got some more to give these guys since they
Is there
came
any
up.
pizza left in those boxes down
Hey,
there?
we need
We're
to
gonna
thank-
give it to these 2
That's
guys
right.
right here.
We need to thank Cheryl Catalano over there
Yes.
for taking care of us
Romeo's
tonight.
Pizza and Jason Morse for the drinks.
Yes.
There ain't pizza left. Bring it down here.
Just give them the whole box, Doug, if there's
If there
anything.
is a box, but we sure do appreciate you guys. Appreciate all you do.
Hope
Well.
we left them at least a piece.
There's a little bit left in there.
Now, I want you guys to realize that
Yeah, boys.
there we
y'all
go.
can- Y'all will fit
Hey,
down before
Coach,
you get to
she
the locker
brought-
room.
She brought
You won't
3 pizzas and some sandwiches tonight, and we shared with Rock Hill coaches. We shared with everybody in the press box.
Yes.
So we appreciate.
And, we want to thank the band booster for sending up a couple pulled pork sandwiches too.
Yeah,
Coach.
those were pretty
Sounds
fine.
like y'all's eating good.
Well, I guess we better get off here, Coach. Law enforcement's here. I think they're kind of running us
Thank you
out.
guys. I appreciate it.
Coach,
Okay,
congratulations,
Coach,
fellas.
Congratulations. Good luck
Congratulations.
next week.
Guys, appreciate it.
Hey, we'll
Nice
see
job
you next
tonight,
week.
Quentin. Good job.
All right.
Tristan.
Well, Coach, I guess that's going to wrap us for tonight, and we want to thank Creative Home Solutions for sponsoring our post-game show tonight. And Richard Martin, you guys make sure
Again.
you give him a call.
Final score: Dragons 40, Rock Hill 7. Good night, everyone.
Good night.